Now, earlier, I had several reporters in the deadline room that I created a montage from. I could only get a couple of them on. I'm going to let you hear the rest of that montage. You heard from Dustin Long from NBC, and you heard from another reporter from one of the local websites. But let me take you to the rest of the montage on Alex Bowman being out of the car and the car being something that everybody is talking about and how stiff it is, and NASCAR is working on it. But montage on safety, deadline beat reporters in the deadline room here at Talladega.
Justin Schuoler with Kicking the Tires. Alex, unfortunately, that's just an unfortunate situation. It's terrible whenever you have anyone get injured, especially as a racer. You want to race aggressively. You don't want to wreck anybody. Obviously, if you're going to race for the win at Daytona, you want to wreck them for the win, right? But you don't want to see anyone get injured or hurt from that. And now that we're starting to see this trend, unfortunately, I think NASCAR really has to step up their game pretty quickly. Over the years, we've seen NASCAR really pride themselves on safety, right? And not only that, but they've been the innovation of safety. The safer barriers, the Hans device, you can name all these different things. And now it's kind of starting to come back at them where they have to face this challenge again. I remember growing up in the early 2000s, late 90s, where we saw drivers getting hurt very frequently, right? And it took that point to where we saw three drivers get seriously hurt in 1 year. So now we're starting to see 2 out with concussions. We're starting to hear on the radios that, ow, this crash hurt. And then when you look at it from the outside, it doesn't look that bad. But then you see those in-car cameras like Brad walked through on Fox's show, where you can see the violent shaking of the head. And that's something that just I think NASCAR has to address now. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, but in my opinion, when you have NASCAR saying we'll wait till the off season, that's putting a lot of risk on NASCAR's side and putting a lot of concern in drivers' minds. Are fans going to see a great show? I think so, but I don't think they're going to see the actual product this car can put on until this gets fixed. And once drivers get confident that that's fixed, we're going to start seeing some great action on the track. We've seen that already with this car, and so I think with NASCAR, they have to figure this out pretty quickly in order to get this turned around right away.